different wardrobes. You know, it does happen here, certainly, because you're not wearing what you wore at 119. Certainly when we start dropping more consistently into double digits and down into the 70s. So it would be nice to have somebody to help you maybe get organized a little bit. Like Jordan said, if you're brave enough to send the photos. Don't pack away that summer gear just yet, though. We are warming back up here as we track that most accurate forecast. The triple digits are back in play, and they're going to stick around for the next several days, in fact. But we are still getting the benefits of beautiful mornings across the high country. It's now frigid up in Flagstaff, 37 degrees. That temperature plummeting, more than 15 degrees colder there at this hour than it was 24 hours ago. So very cold temperatures overnight. 50s, a little more mild in areas like Kingman and Payson. Show Low is chilly still, though, in the 40s. So time to start getting out those puffy jackets in those areas for sure. Here in the valley, you might need a light long sleeve if you're a little more sensitive after our very hot summer, because we're in the 60s in even more valley cities now. Scottsdale, Mesa, Glendale, Goodyear, all dropping into the upper 60s this morning. So if you can get yourself up, get that coffee ready to go, and at least step out on the patio, you can enjoy those temps. It's definitely worth it. Still have a lot of events happening around the valley today. Of course, we've got the Cardinals are at home. We have the Arizona State Fair going down out in the East Valley. Queen Creek is celebrating the Garlic Festival. So here's that warm up hour by hour. By 10 o'clock, we'll be in the mid 80s. We're going to hold off the 90s until lunchtime. So keep that in mind if you're going to be in those outdoor settings, that it is going to be toasty out there. So make sure you're still hydrating. You've got that sunscreen, but reapplying is the key. Then we're in the upper 90s through 2 o'clock, and right around 4 or 5 o'clock is when I think we'll sneak into triple digits, depending on which city you're in. But then we'll trend down, okay, you know, in the overnight hours, we're going to slowly work our way back down into the 70s for most valley cities once again, and even some 60s overnight in the far East Valley. Triple digits, though, today for Queen Creek, Mesa, Gilbert, upper 90s for Tempe, Paradise Valley, and Ahwatukee. Over in the West Valley, more upper 90s for Surprise, Peoria, and Glendale. 100 degrees for Avondale, Goodyear, Buckeye, and out at Luke Air Force Base. Across the rest of the state, upper 90s to our south in areas like Casa Grande, Tucson in the mid 90s, but we'll hit the Century Mark in Gila Bend, Ajo, and in Yuma, and will come pretty close through most of the lower Colorado River Valley. Really nice temperatures in Prescott and Payson today with those clear sunny skies, highs in the low to mid 80s. Sedona is going to be a little bit warmer. You'll come close to 90 degrees, so not bad at all. And then along the rim really is that sweet spot weather. It's the Chamber of Commerce weather happening up north from the Grand Canyon down through Show Low. You're going to be in the 70s today with those clear sunny skies. Futurecast showing us this low pressure system, though, is going to start to move on. High pressure will start to move in, and so that's causing the increase in our temperatures and causing us to stay above the Century Mark for the next several days as we head through that work week, all the way through Friday, really. But then by next weekend, the double digits are back at play. And up north today, you now transition back into the 70s in Flagstaff, but keep those overnight lows. Ooh, still in the upper 30s, low 40s for here on out, Jordan. So overnight weather up in the high country is getting cold.
It's not hot enough yet to cook any of that garlic over at the Garlic Festival, though.
Not just yet.
I'd love to go to that. I just need a breath mint afterwards. Thanks so much, Nohe.